In the summer of 2022, when the Obi-Wan Kenobi series was almost over, I pre-ordered the deluxe 1/6 scale versions of Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi from Sideshow Collectibles. It's been a long time coming, Obi-Wan is further delayed, but today we have the Darth Vader. That is some excellent box work. Every time I get one of these things, the quality is just better and better. These are always so well packaged and protected. It does take a little bit of digging to get them all out, but man, that looks good. I love the broken helmet. That's the look I want to go for since I have this awesome, gentle, giant Darth Vader with a complete mask already. But it does come with the complete mask. It comes with the intact chest plate, since his chest plate here is all banged up from after his battle with Obi-Wan. And also a hologram he can hold, and if I'm reading things right, it also lights up. More stuff in the box. We got instructions. We got his cape, of course. We have a very cool platform and various lightsaber hilts and blades. The movement blade, the detail they've been giving is incredible. Like, I put them on my shelf and I look at them every day, but I don't change the stuff out too often. I save everything. There's just so many options. Cover actually snaps on, which is also nice. Nothing shifts in shipping. Here you can see the blades, the blade movement, the different handles. There's some wiring here connected to this lightsaber so that it can light up the blade. There's the small control box. It's a USB-C. It's a USB-C to charge it, and it has different plugs with an on-off switch to light it up. The Anakin and Ahsoka I have also had light-up features, which I didn't use, but I might have to on this one. There's the plugs attached to Vader himself. Here's a cool kind of Death Star Imperial platform, but then there's also the rocks. I think I'm gonna have to go with the rock since I want the broken mask. It's simple, but the painting on it looks really cool. And there's Jango. I cannot do one of these without Jango. Just in the little while I've been collecting Sideshow, the instructions are pretty much mandatory at this point. This was something new and bizarre that I first noticed in my Ahsoka. This little tool goes into the back of Vader's head so you can move his eye positioning. I probably spent half an hour doing it on the Ahsoka here, and she just looks insane, but it's cool that they offer it. I'm always wary popping off the head to attach things because these things are not cheap, and I'm always so afraid I'm gonna break the joint or wear it out over time to where the head will just roll off if the house shakes. Hopefully that plastic opening wasn't too brutal in the microphone. Nice Vader cape. It's got a good feel to it. It has a small plastic chain here and a thicker faux leather lining. It's also ripped up in the back to show the battle, but it doesn't go all the way through so that it looks cool, but hopefully won't rip the rest of the way. It was a little bit of a struggle with the cat's help, but we got it. The tube that holds them up is clear so that you see it as little as possible. The control panel clips to the back of his belt, so when the cape is over it, you see nothing. I jumped the gun on putting the head and the cape on. You have to take off the shoulder pads, which are held on with some Velcro on the chest so it stays. That way we can route the wire for the light up lightsaber. Something I forgot to show you on the first bit of packaging where Vader was is all the interchangeable hands. I need his right hand grip for the lightsaber. And we'll do left hand fist because that's cool. The fingers are a harder plastic, but there's a bit of pliability to them so that the lightsaber hilt goes in and stays completely on its own. There's no clips or anything. You feed the wire through the hand first so that it's hidden behind the hilt, and then we can run it up the bottom of his arm under the costume. Feels a little less weird taking off Vader's hands since they're not his hands. The tough thing with getting the new hand on is that everything articulates, which is awesome, but it makes it really hard to line up the ball and socket joints. It also comes with extra ball and socket joints in case yours do wear out or you break one or lose one. Okay, the wires gave me a little bit of trouble, but we got it. Now let's put them back together so we can see how cool it looks. Got the head back on. You can see the back is hollow and there's a little clip in there for the eye manipulation. That's looking pretty great. I gotta find a way to keep the wire tucked behind him so you don't see it. But we're gonna get him lit up in a second. So that's looking pretty incredible. I want to work on getting the wire tucked down a little bit more. The cape's a little bit high up, but something like that, you can't really see it. This is beyond cool. The fist looks great. The detail on him is really incredible. You can see the layers on the helmet. You can see the burnt skin. The costume shines. It has the right textures. That is the deluxe scale special edition Darth Vader as seen on Obi-Wan Kenobi Sideshow Collectible.
Anakin's gone. I am what remains.